G'day Overtakers, here we are out at Lakeside today.
Sure are, mate. There's a lot of bloody tough cars out here today, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. We're out here for the All Aussie Day. And, well, of course, there is only Aussie cars here, but in the show and shine there is a little bit extra.
There is a little bit of everything in the show and shine. It's good to see.
But only Aussie cars out on the track, and geez, isn't it nice to hear so many V8s just flinging it down?
So many nice cars, so much race fuel.
Bit of supercharged goodness as well going past.
Lots of it, mate. Lots of it. No shortage here.
So why don't we just crack straight into the action? G'day guys, I'm out here with Peter. We've just stumbled across another 4ZE1 Gemini.
Yep.
Now, obviously we've got the 4ZE1 going on here, but what else have we got going on with it?
We've got some Pro Drag rims, 17 B8s on the back, 17 B6s on the front. Got the Ultra 9 LSD diff, XR6 turbo, 4 LS coils, running 20 PSI when it makes 20 PSI. Today it's on about 16, I don't know why. Making close to 350 at the wheels.
Yep.
On this. Yeah, that's about it really. Fully built motor, balance, got a mild cam in it, stock head, stock valves, and yeah.
So a bit of fun.
Good fun in a light car. So.
Yeah. Now, how long have you had the package set up like this?
Got the motor built in 2018.
Yep.
So it's done about, I think, 1,200 Ks since then. Mainly track. I do, drive it a bit on the street, a bit of daily when I didn't have another car.
Yep.
But most times just bring it out to the track now and just go for a cruise on the weekends and that. Yeah, that's about it really.
Now the Gemini, we see a lot of them, but I like to always ask, is there an underlying passion for, the specific model that you've got, or?
Not really the model. We had a couple of Geminis growing up. I had I think it was a TD, my first one. Painted that candy red, the Commodore candy red, and then sold that to a bloke for, actually no, I think I swapped that for a Honda Prelude, which sat in the back paddock and rusted out. I think one of my mates brought it. And had a pedal van after that, which I should have kept. but I sold that to the actual. I think I sold it to the same bloke.
Oh, there you go.
And then one of my mates, Bosco, he had an accident. I think when we were 18 or 19, he got killed in a car crash. He was the reason I got in Gemini. He had a Gemini to start with and cruised with him before I had my licence. And then when he loses his licence, he cruised with me. And yeah, it just grew from there. And then about 8 years ago or something, 6 years ago, I had a dirt bike. And I was just seeing this come up, and I thought, oh, well, I want another car because I'll drive the car a bit more.
Yep.
Messaged him and swapped him the dirt bike for the car, and never looked back.
Well, there you go.
So,
That's not a bad deal getting a.
Well, it started with a 1.6 motor, and I put a little supercharger on the side of that. Didn't run very well, so then I had a twin cam 2 litre for it. Took that into PLR to get built. They couldn't find the parts that they needed to build it, and so I got that back off them and then swapped that for a 2 litre. Put the 2 litre in, drove around with that for a little bit, and then thought, oh, a bit more power. So got the E1 for pretty cheap.
Yep.
Put that in, drove that around. Still wasn't quick enough, so I turboed it. I think it lasted 1 day at the track and then it blew up. And I was like, time to build another one. So got this one built, and here we are.
Do you have plans to go further than where you're at now, or are you pretty happy with where it's at?
Happy with where it's at now. Got a new plenum for it now that I'm gonna bolt on probably next week. I'm gonna do a little bit of port and polishing. I'll turn the boost up to probably 25 or 30. I'll probably have to put some bigger valve springs in it, and then I'll just sit it there and make 400 and run a 10 and be happy with it, you know. And I don't really want to go any more than that because, you know, you start pushing more boost, more power. That's when it starts costing you money. You start breaking things, and
you lose the reliability.
yeah, and I don't really want to fork out another shitload of money to fix it, you know. Like, it's cost me a shitload to get to where it is now, and that's without, you know, pretty much touching the body.
Yeah.
It's just all in motor and gearbox and diff and computers and turbos and everything else you can imagine, you know.
Now, where did the passion for cars start for you?
Probably my older brother. He was always in the cars. He built a turbo 350 HQ, and he's just always been in the cars. I had Brahms, Cortinas, and just sort of always been through him. So
yeah,
it's he passed away Australia Day, not this year, last year. So his ute, it's getting all fully rebuilt, and that's coming up to me. So just started from that. So that'll be just another toy that'll have sitting there. It'll come to big days like this. It'll be pretty much rebuilt ground up. So it'll sort of be more of a show and shine car than a track car sort of things. Yeah. So I'll leave this and throw this one as me sort of go fast car and break V8 boys' hearts, and I'll leave the other one for a bit of a show and shine car.
Oh, for sure. And what was your first car?
First car was a Gemini.
Yep.
That red one. My first registered car was a Holden Drover, little 4-wheel drive. My oldies brought me that for Christmas on my 17th birthday, I think it was, or something like that.
Not bad.
But I had the Geminis before that, but they were never on the road because I never had a license. So just had them on the farm, played with them a little bit, and
bit of a paddock basher.
yeah, well, not really, but yeah. So, but went after that, went to a VN Commodore, and then onto a VT 5-litre, which was pretty cool, pretty fast car, nice note to it, being a V8. And then went to 4-wheel drives ever after that, and then I got onto my Gemini, back onto the Gems.
Well, there you go. Well, thanks for having a chat to us today. We really appreciate it. Thanks for bringing out such an awesome little weapon.
All good, mate.
G'day, guys. We're here with Mathew to have a chat about something a little bit different. You don't see anywhere. We got the Torana Ute.
Yeah, different. Once again, takes the emphasis away. Try and make something a little bit different. Cars are fun. The old school cars are fun. So it was better than letting it go to an Archerfield car.
Yeah.
Racing around. We've saved it. We've turned it into a street car. Have a bit of fun at the track, which is great.
So now, where did the project with the Ute start? Was it a crash in the rear end or anything, or?
No, it actually wasn't.
Yeah.
It was originally done for the sheer fact of Holden never ever made a Torana Ute. A mate of mine wanted to do it, John Kemp. We've done that, and yeah, here it is. So yeah.
Well, you've ended up with a work of art the way that you pulled it off. So
yeah.
You wouldn't even tell that it wasn't factory really. You look at it and you go, that could have come out of the factory.
It's pretty clean and tidy. It's far from being a show car. The whole idea was to be a decent street car, promote the car as being different, and show people what you can do.
Yeah.
So, and I think we've done it. So
you're definitely not afraid to drive it at all.
No.
We've seen you out at Kenda. You said you go to the QDRC as well.
QDRC's awesome. Kenda, next level. Never, ever, ever expected that. It's the boys out there, Justin and Scotty and that, really put it on. It's really good. And be able to go out and race your car with decent guys and other people around, it's what it's all about. So.
Now, we've obviously seen it go wheels up. What engine have we got under there?
It's a 350 cubic inch small block Chev, Motown. So airflow research heads, all the fruit, twin nitrous kits.
Yep.
But obviously you can't race that on the street.
Yep.
So, but yeah, go to the track, set her up on the nitrous. So it's got about 800 horsepower.
Oh, plenty there to play with.
Yeah, it's good.
You would have dropped a lot of weight cutting out a bit of car there.
No,
so
it's
we're already
actually
light.
very heavy. The
Very
car's
heavy, yeah.
3,450 pound car.
Oh, there you go.
Very, very heavy. Everybody looks at it and go, oh wow,
Added
this thing must be light.
Yeah, added in the weight with all the extra structural stuff you got.
Yeah,
going.
well, it was only ever supposed to be a burnout car.
Yep.
Then we started looking into it and they said, well, if you do this, this and this, tick all the boxes, we can register it on the road. Righto, so that's what we did. We persevered,
Yep.
we stuck with it, we've done it, just enjoy it. It's really good. So,
Well, I mean, it's awesome to see that you can bring it out, drive around, you know. So.
yeah,
Now, where did the passion for cars start for you?
same deal I think, being a young fella, dad, racing around in old cars. We're lucky enough to have property and all that sort of stuff, so racing around in cars, being rat bags as a kid, learning how to drive. So a lot of kids these days find it hard, but it's good to be able to get out there, learn in a paddock, do what we do, and get out and have a bit of fun in these cars like this today. It's great, and to be able to have events like this, it just makes it so good to be able to get out and have some fun. So, and not have any dramas, look over your shoulders.
Now, and what was your first car?
Oh dear, I think my first car was a little Morris, little four-door Morris that Dad had.
You know, probably would have thought it wasn't great back then, but now they're, you know, sought after.
Oh wow, yeah, little mini FJ, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good little car. Then we had a Valiant, just changed things up a bit, and then yeah, stuck to the Holdens, and yeah, here we are today.
There you go. Well, awesome. Thanks for having a chat to us.
Appreciate
Really
it, guys.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
You know, thanks for building such an awesome work of art and bringing it
Thank
out to
you.
show us.
Cheers, appreciate it, guys. Ta.
So, Brad, what a day.
Mate, it's been incredible, hasn't it?
It has. There's just so many Aussie examples out here at the All Aussie Day. It's
And some
awesome to
bloody
see.
rippers too, eh?
Yes, and you know, different builds like we saw. You know,
Yeah,
the
very,
Torana
very
Ute.
different
How
stuff.
cool is that?
Mate, I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, definitely not. And we probably won't see another one.
No, I don't think so.
But it's done so well.
So tidy, mate, so tidy.
But if you guys like this video, make sure you head down below and you hit the like button down there. You hit subscribe. You consider becoming a member. You can drop us a comment for the algorithm. And
Tell
we'll
us what
see
you think.
Yeah, tell us what you think. What did you think about the Torana Ute? And we'll see you in the next one.
So in the right lane.